My name is Cody Huber. I attended Faith from 2007 to 2008. I took a break, came back in 2016, and was there until 2018, and then graduated, and then came back for seminary from the years of 2020 to 2022. I chose to attend Faith because of the biblical foundation that I knew they'd give. The first time around I chose because it's close to home. I knew the people. I knew a lot of the people growing up in the state of Iowa, and I thought, it's close by. The second time around, we had to move back from Minnesota to Iowa, and we chose Faith at that point because of the firm foundation in which I knew I'd get in learning about the Bible, and then also their counseling program. I saw just even within the ministry that was working in then that counseling was highly important and wanted to get a good biblical counseling foundation. The first time I went to Faith, I had no clue where God was leading, but I thought that I was going to be pastoring a church somewhere, and then ended up while I was there, wasn't taking it seriously, and ended up moving back home and then working for a time, and ended up coming back to Faith, and still just thought I had no clue where I was going to end up pastoring. I didn't know where God was going to end up leading, but knew that I would get a strong foundation in teaching while I was there. So I just kind of trusted Him while we were there, and God actually led us back to Minnesota at the church that we were at before, and was the associate pastor there. And then during that time was able to start seminary up at distance, and that was actually really helpful to be able to go to seminary while also being an associate pastor at our church. Faith had a profound impact on our lives, just being there and seeing how the staff and faculty worked with the students, and they just truly love people. I loved being able to work at Faith while I was there, working with Kurt Fincham and the seminary remodel and everything like that, and then also to do other jobs at Faith. I learned how to love people well while I was there. Learned to love God's Word as well, and just grew deeper in my appreciation and love for it, and being prepared for ministry and seeing how faithfully everyone there at Faith served as well. Right now I'm serving at Holmes Baptist Church. We love it here. We've been here for 4 years. Plan to be here for a very long time. I had no clue where God was going to lead me. And even coming here to Holmes, I didn't realize that I'd end up here. I used to sell welding supplies around in this area. I remember in high school coming down here and delivering welding supplies and thinking, who would want to live here? And yet God led us here, and I love it here, and I love pastoring in a church that's in the middle of a cornfield. We just celebrated 125 years here, so if you would have asked our kids a while back, it would have been the celebration for that, as my son was calling it, the feast. We've got some baptisms coming up here at church that we're looking forward to as well, and just to be able to celebrate what God has done in people's lives.